Hello everyone, this is Ricky with Swan Business Solutions, the latest news on COVID, stimulus, and the elections. New COVID cases are on a slight rise today, up to 84,089, and deaths are at 557. The S&P, Dow Jones, and NASDAQ are on a rise. Dr. Deborah Birx, who helps lead the White House's coronavirus response, issued a warning on Monday, day before the election, stating, "We are entering the most concerning and most deadly phase of this pandemic. As reported by New York Times, this is not about lockdowns, it's about an aggressive, balanced approach that is not being implemented." Now, bankruptcies in the U.S., they're at a 3-month high. Hank Smith, head of investment strategy at Harvard Trust, thinks politicians on both sides of the aisle will be reluctant to lock down. He explained even though countries in Europe have reinstated lockdowns because cases were increasing, he doubts the U.S. will reinstate a nationwide lockdown again. If anything, local governors may place some restrictions on businesses, but he explained how ultimately politicians won't throw the economy into a double-dipped recession. Smith said, "More stimulus is coming, that's not the question, but rather when and how much." Now, New Jersey has threatened another lockdown, and New York governor is now requiring anyone traveling to New York provide a negative test that has been taken within the last 3 days. Chief economist at Moody's Analytics, Mark Zandi, came out yesterday and said how the odds that the economy backtracks, that job loss and unemployment's increase are high. He explained how right now the economy has the intensifying pandemic. You've got very little prospect for any help from the federal government until the next president is inaugurated. And the election and all the political rancor comes from that. Zandi said how everything going on right now is pretty hard to see the economy gaining any traction until the next president is safely in office. Kevin Grogan, managing director of investment committee at Buckingham Wealth Partners, said that I'm skeptical that anything can get done in a lame duck session. In addition to him, Jim Smeagol, chief investment officer of non-traditional strategies at SEI, said he thinks that if Democrats win, they would focus on economic aid first and worry about undoing some of President Trump's tax cuts, deregulation efforts at a later date. He explained how he doesn't think stimulus will pass until 2021 after the president is inaugurated, and he goes on to say how it'd be nice to get a stimulus deal before the end of the year, but doesn't really expect it before the end of the year. Mitch McConnell said, "We will probably need another package, certainly more modest than the $3 trillion Nancy Pelosi package. I think that'll be something we'll need to do right at the beginning of the year." The most recent proposal from the speaker, Nancy Pelosi, actually saw $2.2 trillion in stimulus pending. It looks like both sides are looking to close a deal on stimulus after the elections, which means we won't see a stimulus pass until mid to late January. That's all from us here at Swan Business. Have a wonderful day.